Welcome back inside the coach's room. I'm Petey, and today we're going to break down Game 1 from the Stanley Cup Final between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes. Everything was going right for the Carolina Hurricanes in the first period. They scored early. They added to that lead, and Vegas couldn't get the puck across half ice. They continually turned the puck over between that neutral zone with that smothering style of that Carolina Hurricanes to the neutral zone. Tight gaps, good sticks, turnovers, and the puck going back the other way. So how does Vegas get back into this game? Let's do what we do. And let's go to the video. Here we are just 10 seconds into the game, and the puck is behind the net in Carolina. Anderson throws this puck up the wall, but Dorothy is able to stop this puck, trying to maintain pressure for the Vegas Golden Knights, but there's pressure. Slavin puts pressure on him, and now Staal puts pressure. That's what Carolina does. They put pressure on the Vegas Golden Knights all over the ice. Chatfield puts pressure on, and all of this pressure ultimately leads to the puck getting up the wall. Slavin gets the puck, and he throws the puck up the wall, and now there's a foot race. It's a foot race between the two 27s. Ehlers for Carolina and Theodore for the Vegas Golden Knights. And when the defenseman pinches like this, he needs to have some support up the ice, but he doesn't. Ehlers taps this by Theodore on the pinch, and now it's a race. Now it's a new race between McNabb and Ehlers, and McNabb was way outside the dot on this one. I don't know if he was looking for a pass to come across from Theodore on this, but he has got to be tighter on this, and if he was a little bit tighter through the neutral zone, he would have had a play on this one, but he wasn't. And he doesn't. Ehlers just gets up the ice, and now when you look at what happens to McNabb, he has to play this as a 2-on-1 across the blue line. There's no support. It's a 2-on-1. He has to stop this pass from getting across. That's his job. Leave Ehlers to the goaltender, and that's what he does as Ehlers gets this shot off the post and in past Hart. 24 seconds in, and this game is 1-0 Carolina. But it keeps going for Carolina because they do what they do. They stay on top of you. Here's Staal putting pressure on, forcing this pass from behind the net. Then you're going to see Ehlers putting more pressure along the sidewall. And again, here's Eichel in a battle with Martinook along the red line. Eichel's going to come up with this one, and he's going to try to get into the neutral zone. But watch Ehlers in back. That's going to be an important play here in a second. As Eichel throws this puck to the middle of the ice, he's pressured by Staal. And again, he has to make that play because of the Carolina Hurricanes' pressure. So he throws the puck to the middle of the ice. And you can't throw the puck in the middle of the ice against the Carolina Hurricanes. They're just too dangerous. Chatfield is able to pick this puck up, turn this puck, and get the puck going back the other way quickly. Unfortunately for Vegas, their defenseman is changing. So when you have one defenseman changing, if he's not changing, he's here. And you usually don't change until the puck is thrown in deep into the zone, so you make sure you have time to change. Vegas doesn't do that. Turnover, puck comes back the other way. Ehlers beats Dorofeev back to the net. Great move by Ehlers, and it's 2-0 Hurricanes. Vegas has nothing going until they do. This is about winning races again and battles along the wall. This puck is coming around. Robinson had defensive position. He should be on defensive position in front of McNabb. But McNabb gets around him. And by getting around him, he's able to get to this puck first and maintain more offensive zone time for the Vegas Golden Knights. And like they do, they pressure the puck. So Carolina's pressuring the puck again on McNabb. McNabb's forced to move it quickly. But we talked about being on the inside. Smith's on the inside. Smith's able to get the puck possession from Nikishin because he's got the inside position and he wins that foot race. So Vegas is able to maintain the puck possession along the walls. And now it's McNabb along the wall. Throws the puck to the net. Look at this pressure. When you have the Carolina Hurricanes pressuring the puck like they do, you leave openings in behind. He's trying to get this puck to the front of the net. Unfortunately, can't handle the puck, and this puck comes out to the blue line. Theodore dumps it back in, and again, it's another foot race won by the Vegas Golden Knights. They got inside position. They maintain puck possession inside the offensive zone, and the puck goes low to high. And you're going to watch Vegas do this a lot in this game and in this series to get away from the pressure of the Carolina Hurricanes. They've got to get the puck low to high and let their defensemen add and create offense. That's what happens here. Theodore gets this puck on a one-timer, but most importantly, he's got traffic in front of the net. Vegas is outstanding at getting to the blue paint and disrupting the play in front of the goaltender, Anderson. Theodore lets this one go. This one goes off the foot of Robinson, and it goes in. When you see how slow this goes, right off the shin pad of Robinson, but it's all about the traffic there by Kolasar, forcing Robinson to get there. Now, Robinson's not there if Kolasar's not putting pressure on, so it's a great goal by going low to high in the zone, traffic, goal Vegas. It's 2-1. Let's go to the second period. Just 10 seconds in, Vegas has possession, and they're finally able to start getting the puck through the neutral zone as this game goes on. Through into the second period, now it's just a dumped-in puck, and there's a race behind the net. So as Carolina is trying to come out, we talked about the forecheck in the preview show about Vegas and their passive on their forecheck. We see Carolina. Carolina is going to have 3 players below the goal line on their forecheck. Vegas doesn't do that. They're a little more passive. They want to see the play come at them. And on this play, that leads to success. Barbashev is able to cut this puck off, make a quick play to Eichel inside the middle again because he's facing dual pressure from the Carolina Hurricanes. Eichel gets this puck, and he's able to make a play at the net. Now it's about races and recoveries again. This time it's McNabb again, keeping the puck in. A great game by McNabb. He did it on the first goal for Vegas, keeping the puck in, and he does it on the second goal, keeping the puck in. And look at Ehlers and Barbashev. Ehlers has to stay in front of Barbashev. He's got to take Barbashev all the way to the net. He's got to be in a defensive posture, but Ehlers is still thinking offense. So he's trying to get out of the zone and be on offense. By the time he realizes that this puck is going to the Vegas Golden Knights and Jack Eichel, it's too late, and he can't recover. Eichel makes a great pass through sticks, through Slavin, is able to deliver this to Barbashev. Slavin can't get back. Ehlers can't get back. Barbashev beats Anderson, and it's 2-2. The 2-0 lead has evaporated. And when you see this play from behind, you're going to see again, there's Ehlers leaving the zone, and there's Barbashev driving the lane. That's what allows him to beat Anderson on the blocker side. Game tied up at 2. Off the faceoff. Faceoffs are important in this game. You're going to see it twice. And how good the wingers are at keeping the puck in. This is Marner. Great play by Marner. Stick on puck. Breaks this play up. This could be an easy play for the Carolina Hurricanes, but he breaks this play up. And now it's about Howden. It's another race. Howden chases the puck behind the net. But when he does that, 2 Carolina Hurricanes chase him, including Keandre Miller. So you've got 2-on-1 here, and we say when there's 2-on-1, that means people are open around the ice. So the puck gets bumped back to Marner. Marner now has possession behind the net. And just like on Howden, where 2 players went to Howden, 2 players are going to go to Marner. This time it's Aho and Miller, which is going to leave Karlsson all alone in front of the net. So again, that aggressive play by the Carolina Hurricanes makes openings in behind. Marner with a great backhand pass on the tape to Karlsson. Karlsson makes no mistake, gets this one in. It is 3-2 Vegas. Well, here we go, and they're going to tie it up for the Carolina Hurricanes. A play at the blue line, Martinook and Hanifin. Martinook's able to get this puck, and Hanifin turns this over. We talked about it earlier with the Eichel goal, throwing pucks into the middle of the ice. Now, I can't see if Martinook's stick gets on Hanifin. I think it does. Martinook's got his arm out reach. He's trying to get stick on puck and break this up. I think Martinook is the causation of this turnover. So as Hanifin lets it go, it doesn't get a complete clean pass all the way to Howden. Miller's able to pick this one up, and we talked about defensive positioning. Well, Howden falls. That takes him out of position. But same thing that happened on the other end of the ice. Karlsson's looking for offense. Karlsson's trying to get out of the zone looking for offense, so he's not in a defensive posture. That's how Staal's able to get this much room. And just like at the other end of the ice, talk about net front presence. Ehlers being in front of this puck and in front of Hart allows Staal to put this one by. This game is tied halfway through the second period, 3-3. Scoring's not done. And by the way, I said this game was going to be low scoring. I said, look at these 2 great defenses and how great they play through the neutral zone. I said 2-1, 3-2. Buddy, way wrong. So here we are in the third period. The Vegas Golden Knights have the puck, and they're going to do what they did earlier in this game. They're going to win the wall battles. They're going to win the foot races. The puck goes side to side. Again, it's McNabb. McNabb pinching in, keeping this puck in. And by the way, he can pinch because he's got support by Barbashev. He's able to get to this puck before Martinook and keep this puck in. Another great play by the Vegas defenseman. Again, when we talk how they were on the walls, here's Karlsson on the wall. He's able to keep this puck away from the Carolina Hurricanes, and they win another wall battle. Puck goes low to high. We talked about Theodore delivering pucks to the net, and then they get the rebound. Chatfield can't get this puck out. Puck is on his stick, and he's in a dangerous area, and he's under pressure. He has to move this puck, trying to get the puck to the outside, away from the dangerous area. So it's okay that Chatfield does this, but it's unfortunate that it goes right to McNabb, as he has done for the 3rd time now in this game, and he pushes the puck over to Theodore. And when he does look at the races to the net, you got to beat your check off the wall, and you got to beat your check to the net. That's what Howden does. He's one-on-one with Chatfield going back to the net, and we see Theodore drive. What a move as he beats Walker. Takes Walker to the inside. Theodore goes, and here's Howden. He's got inside position on Chatfield now. Theodore tries to deliver this puck. Now, I don't know if he's passing it or shooting it, but it gets right on the tape of Howden, and this one gets through 4-3 Vegas. And when I say I don't know if he was passing, when you see Theodore get by Walker and you see his stick come back, his stick meets Theodore's stick. Theodore's eyes are at the net. He's looking at the net. His stick looks like he's shooting at the net. So I don't know. You'd have to ask Theodore. But to me, this looks like this puck's coming to the net. But it doesn't. It gets bumped, and look how close this is to being blocked in the slot by Staal. Just gets by his foot and gets all the way to Howden, and Howden just taps this one in. Look at how this gets in past Anderson, just between the arms. That's an unbelievable. Anderson's there, man. He stretches out, he gets his pad out just underneath his arm, and now it's 4-3 Vegas. Another face-off play. Before this puck drops, Dowd's responsibility as the winger is to cover Gostisbehere. He can't allow Gostisbehere to shoot. He has to take the offensive threat of Gostisbehere away. So as this puck drops, just like Marner did earlier in this game, Blake does now off of this face-off. Stick on puck, breaks this play up, and then it's Stankoven causing problems right inside the front of the net. The puck bounces out. Dowd has to go and support this play. He has to come down to Stankoven. I know his job is Gostisbehere. I get it. He has to take care of Gostisbehere, but he also can't let Logan Stankoven walk all alone to the front of the net. This right now is more dangerous than this. So Nick Dowd leaves. He tries to recover to get back to Gostisbehere, but he can't. Gets by him. Gets by Hart. The game is tied. And watch this play by Blake coming off this faceoff, reaching through and getting stick on puck and breaking this play up. That is the way the Carolina Hurricanes play. They're tough. They have great sticks. And here again, the pressure on the sticks. And ironically, when you see it from this view, it's Nick Dowd that pushes the puck out this way. It's not Stankoven. Dowd puts this puck. So it's another turnover in this game by the Vegas Golden Knights. Puts it on the stick of Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere makes no mistake. This game is tied. Waning moments of the third period. Thinking overtime and another face-off all the way down in this end of the ice. 200 feet from their net in Carolina. Face-off win. Vegas forwards fly the zone using their speed to get up the ice. Puck gets flipped by Theodore out into the middle of the ice. Gostisbehere just misses it with a swinging stick. Miss it again. Just past the outreach stick. And now you have 3 Carolina Hurricanes trapped. 2 Vegas Golden Knights this way. Hertl's able to make this play, dump this puck in, and now it's Sissons. Sissons takes a look. He knows what's behind him, and that's Hertl. So as he gets to the puck, he's able to make this play, and Hertl wins the race to the wall. He's got inside position on Gostisbehere. He gets this puck, and he's able to make a play. But look at Sissons in behind. After you make a play, we've said it already in this film, beat your check up the wall, beat your check back to the net, beat your check into an offensive position. So as Hertl climbs the wall, throws the puck towards the net, Gostisbehere, good defensive positioning, knocks this puck, and he's not allowed to make a clean play. But Sissons is able to pick this puck up because he won the race from the wall to the front of the net, and Sissons makes an unbelievable backhand pass. This is a really good play. Gostisbehere stumbles a little bit because of the pressure he put on, and that one split second where Gostisbehere can't catch Hertl is going to make a difference. Sissons delivers this puck. He can't drive the net because Nikishin's got the stick to the inside, so he has to come back to the middle of the ice, right on the tape of Hertl. Hertl doesn't even think about it, delivers it at the net, but just like we said, on both ends of the ice, it happens with traffic. You got to get to this blue paint. Stone does. He's right on top of Anderson. Hertl puts it by him. That's 5-4. That's the game. Vegas Golden Knights win game 1. Game 2 on Thursday night against the Carolina Hurricanes in Carolina. Carolina has to win this game. They don't want to go back into Vegas being down 2-0. Carolina did a lot of things right in this game. They were quick on pucks. They smothered Vegas. They didn't allow them to get through the neutral zone and forced them into multiple turnovers between the blue lines. But Vegas did what they did and play like they play. They're good along the walls. They win those foot races, and they hang around games. And the other thing they did to generate offense is they went low to high in the zone and delivered the puck to the net with traffic. Against Carolina, a team that is so difficult to generate offense against, you have to get your defense involved. You've got to stretch the zone. You've got to get the Carolina Hurricanes defenders out high in the zone so you can get more room underneath by the net. And that's exactly what Vegas did. You've got McNabb and Theodore both had 3 points in this game. Vegas creates offense by their defense, and that made a big difference in game 1. Thanks for coming into the coach's room and breaking down this game film. I will be right here breaking down game film back and forth between Raleigh and Vegas over the next week until this series is over, and hopefully showing you the plays that make the play. Thanks for coming inside the coach's room. I'm Petey, and we'll see you at the rink.